what's happening, guys and gals? Welcome back to Kirby Planet Robobot. And it's time for Knightmare.
Ooh.
I said that right. Knightmare returns. It's time to play as Meta Knight.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be so intense.
That logo is just so sweet.
I know.
Play as Meta Knight in this time attack mode. You'll find fewer recovery items, but you'll get to use special attacks. Tap on the touchpad to do it.
Okay.
Fight new bosses and tougher enemies while Kirby takes a nap.
What? Kirby's taking a nap?
Kirby's taking a nap.
What's going on?
It's time for a new hero to save Dreamland. Meta Knight!
So cool! He's amazing!
He's so awesome!
He's like, I don't fit in this really cutesy world.
I am here to save everyone
Yes!
by being amazing.
I think he has an amazing accent. That's right.
Well, that's the Kirby right back at you, Meta Knight.
Oh, really? That's how he sounds?
Zoro Kirby.
Oh my gosh!
That's pretty much what they did.
Well,
It was
Zoro
because
was awesome, so...
I think they chose that style of cool voice because of Antonio Banderas in the Zorro movies at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I miss those.
I know.
We were so close to getting a third Zorro movie, and then they were like, well, in case we want to have Antonio Banderas come back, we're going to have him still be Zorro at the end instead of his son. It's like, no!
No!
You missed a franchise opportunity!
I know. Hollywood people.
Plus, it was really cool to see Antonio Banderas in old man makeup at the end, along with Catherine Zeta-Jones, you know, in that bonus thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird that they do that. It's like, I don't know. Especially when I was younger, I didn't get it. I was like, yeah, he's like,
Meta Knight's serious. He's like, I'm ready to do this. There's no stopping me now.
So this is actually where Meta Knight's from, too? He's from Dreamland?
I think so, yeah.
It feels so weird that he's like so intense. Like, he looks like he'd be from Gotham or something. I don't know. It's like, he's probably like, I don't know, it just reminds me of you when you were in the Midwest for a long time and you're originally from New York.
So I used to wear masks and jump off buildings?
Yeah,
Is that where you're going with this?
Well, you had that awesome leather jacket that used to when you went by, like, the corner and stuff like that.
Thank you, Waddle-Dee. So I don't actually get items. What happens is those little balls of energy that you see, they're basically fueling up my sword power. And then I have all these different powers like up at the top.
Oh, I see. Okay, you have several powers.
We have a healing ability.
Oh,
we have
you can even use amiibos.
a quick power
Wait,
up.
why does this tree look more intense? You have
Galaxia
Darkness.
Yep, Galaxia Darkness.
Meta-Quick.
And Meta Knightmare.
Healing and Meta Knightmare.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really have not watched Kirby Right Back at You at all, so... Oh my gosh.
Come at me.
So actually, Meta Knight is more hardcore than Kirby. I did not realize that.
Oh, yeah. I will destroy you. Meta Knight style.
Yeah, I might have to just watch the entire Kirby Right Back at You series or something. I'm sure I would enjoy it.
Awesome! I'm destroying missiles with just my sword. Oh, Meta Knight is so OP.
Oh, he's so amazing.
I'm kind of glad that we're still playing Kirby a little bit.
Yeah,
although technically now it's Meta Knight.
Yeah, we're playing Meta Knight.
I'm changing the thumbnail so it looks like Meta Knight.
You should, because it's Meta Knight the game now. Basically.
It's Meta Knightmare, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find that logo. If not, I'll try to rip it off
That logo is so cool.
This game.
No offense, Kwings, but that logo looks cooler than the logo on your YouTube channel.
I know. I'm surprisingly okay with that.
If Meta Knight had his own YouTube channel, it would pwn everybody else because his logo looks amazing.
It would pwn everyone.
Yeah.
And no one.
Yep, he would pwn everyone. So that's his... So he's wearing like basically a knight helmet. And then he has... Are the wings... He actually has wings.
Mm-hmm.
Even... They're not like fake wings that he puts on. It's like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, he has wings.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, yes!
You know what? Oh, nice job.
I can destroy things.
That without
hardcore. The mecha.
You don't even need a mech suit.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Wow. That gave me tingles.
No way.
I've got tingles.
You know what's great about Meta Knight too? He's got kind of your Kwing colors. He's purple. It's pretty cool.
All right, so we don't want to break that because there's a chest back there.
Yep.
Guess we'll see what's inside.
Yeah, finally, because we keep breaking it on accident.
Stickers. Okay, so...
Yay, stickers!
Stickers for Meta Knight and Cybertronian cubes for Kirby.
Yeah. Wait, is the music different when Meta Knight here? Oh, it's the same.
It's the music that you heard while playing the game.
Yeah.
This is basically... Notice how there's a clock up top? It's telling us how long it's taking us to get through this.
Oh, no.
So it's speedrunning stuff. All the levels, it appears, are all streamlined, and I believe... I don't remember, you guys and gals can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in Kirby Triple Deluxe, there was a Meta Knightmare mode where you got to play as Meta Knight, playing through the game as a boss rush mode type thing. Like, basically like this. So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't think this is...
familiar.
Because it's called Meta Knightmare Returns, that means in one of the previous Kirby games, either on the DS or the 3DS, there was this option to replay the game as just Meta Knight. Like, you know, speeding through the game.
Totally. Aw, you got those little puffballs, Meta Knight.
Yes.
What did they ever do to you?
And before I forget, this playthrough is also brought to you by Nintendo of America, so... They provided us with this game, so...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to say that.
FTC regulations, yo! FTC!
Yep, even Meta Knight's scared of those regulations.
I don't like them. They make my job more difficult.
Indeed.
So, there's really... I mean, you can go through and do the battery stuff and all the puzzles from before, but all you really get is more Meta Knight power.
Yeah, it's not like you're getting the suit or the Cybertronian cubes. You're not really looking for cubes, it's just like extra things. One up!
Ow.
Oh, spikes to the face.
That music reminded me of something, like an anime I was watching or something like that.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the name of it.
It reminded me of something, but I didn't know what it was. Oh, you just went through the vent.
I see more stickers.
That was pretty shifty.
Ow!
Whoa.
Dude, I'm Meta Knight. For reals. Don't do that.
So, I wonder, are Kirby and Meta Knight just work friends, or do they hang out?
They're not really enemies anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did used to be enemies.
Alright, I don't want to get hit by those.
I mean, does Meta Knight come over to Kirby's house? Do they have ice cream sundaes together?
Oh, yes!
Nice job!
Who needs to worry about obstacles when you're Meta Knight?
Oh my gosh, you just totally stabbed that.
Yes, I did.
Whoa, you're on top of the train. I did not remember this happening before.
You had to use the mech suit to do it.
Oh.
You don't need a mech suit when you're Meta Knight.
You are a mech suit.
You are the mech suit.
You are a machine. Oh my gosh.
There's only one thing that would have made this really cool, though. At the beginning, they should have showed Kirby fast asleep and then Meta Knight charging in action, like as a little movie. Cool. Instead, we just get text.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's exactly.
Sadness.
Kirby is asleep. Meta Knight is...
Meta Knight's just as cool. Meta Knight's
I know, because they had a cool little scene for the beginning showing why Kirby was, you know, in action and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I hope Meta Knight's ship is okay from what happened to it in the last time. I mean, it got all pinkified and stuff.
Oh, he's fine.
Alright, cool.
I was worried that he got swallowed up, but he was so cool that he just stayed on this ship when it was being terraformed. It didn't even affect him.
So hardcore.
He made pink work for him.
Yeah. I think Meta Knight would look amazing in a leather jacket. I'm just gonna say that.
We know that he was fine because he appears with a sword and he opens up like Kirby's ability to use that, like, you know, super move. So he just came out of the bridge like, I guess it is my time to come out. All right, so this is a checkpoint, it looks like. Something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
You can see Halbred in the background. The Meta Knight ship.
Totally.
Now, I have a question for you. Would you want to see on Nintendo's next system that's coming out this March?
Yeah.
Should they have a Smash Brothers title, or should they just, like, wait a while?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question.
I mean, Sakurai isn't going to do it, and Iwata's gone. So, what would Nintendo do? Are they going to do the Capcom thing, where they just basically add some new fighters and maybe change up.
They just use
just
the same
a little
formula,
bit. Yeah.
but then just I don't know, like just add. I mean, they could just use the same formula and just like add a couple new fighters or something. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends how much people are screaming for a new game. I don't know, like. I don't know. I guess it depends on what the NX is. Like, I kind of want to see what the system looks like first.
We'll find out sometime. I think they're going to do a reveal this summer.
I mean, I really don't even know what to expect right now.
It's supposed to be a portable and a console in one.
Like, would the graphics be like Wii U, or is it going to be better than that?
Be better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, my first opinion is yes. I mean, haven't they done an, Smash Brothers on every system for the last, I don't know how many years, or...
They've done a Smash Brothers game since the N64.
Yeah,
N64, GameCube, Wii U.
I mean, I would think it would be something that would obviously make them money, even if it was badly done, they would still be able to sell it.
Well, this new president... The current CEO of Nintendo or whatever, he's the one who did all those deals with like partnering with anime companies and doing TV show stuff now and the mobile games. So I mean, I don't think it would be past him to I could charge stuff with my sword.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, what was it? Oh, yeah.
I got distracted by how awesome Meta
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. He's not the kind of person that would shy away from basically...
Yeah, he'll probably do it.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do it. Even if they do it a horrible job, they're still gonna sell, because people are gonna want to play
Well, he
Smash
was one
Brothers.
of those guys that have been pushing Nintendo for the past, like, 5 or 6 years to get into mobile gaming. But I hear they're having problems with mobile gaming. Like, Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing didn't come out this summer yet, like they were supposed to for the mobile devices.
I mean, I don't know. It's like, you can play... Like, I don't want to name names of different mobile games, but I've played a few mobile games that you can get free that are also... I've played it on the Wii U or PS4 or whatever also. And it's like... Yeah, you can play the game on mobile, but it's better on the console. Like, it just jams up on the mobile. It's hard to click on people. It's just, like, easier with a controller. It's easier, and it's just like, yes, you can put your games on mobile, but should they be on mobile? It's just, like, it's just not as good. It's like, I understand, like, you can get the free-to-play version of it. If you don't have any money, it's great because, you know, or maybe like a $6 or $3 version of the game. But I don't know. It just feels like to me like, I don't know. Maybe it's weird because like I thought Skylanders did a cool mobile thing with like a little Skylanders town that you could build and collect new Skylanders and stuff. They weren't actually putting their Skylanders game on the mobile. They were actually doing another like it was like a Skylanders town. So I don't know. I would think like putting a Fire Emblem game. I don't know. It just feels like Fire Emblem is so complicated. To put it on a mobile game is just kind of insane for me.
Yeah, I don't really know how they're gonna do that.
Like when we played, like I tried to play Scribblenauts on mobile and it just kept jamming up. Like it's just like, you know, I don't know. I probably talked too long about that, but okay.
Galaxy of Darkness.
Yeah, Meta Knight's cape looks amazing.
Well, that's his. That was his brawl attack.
So what's going on with the Fire? It's only coming out on mobile, that Fire Emblem game, or they were going to do it on console too?
Well, they just released a new Fire Emblem game on the 3DS.
Yeah, so I mean, personally for me, I'd rather play my Fire Emblem games on the 3DS.
I mean,
so it's hard for me to believe that. I mean, I understand like if it's cheaper on the mobile, and I can't afford it on the 3DS, but. I don't know.
Well, I mean, to me, it makes sense that Nintendo would combine their biggest asset, which is their portable gaming, and their console, which they've been struggling with for, you know, since the Wii U.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I really like the Nintendo 3DS, and it has such a diverse library than the Wii U. There's way too many games that we can't even look at on the 3DS because there's just so many games that come out. It's amazing. Wii U, it's like, okay, they get a new game every couple months.
I wouldn't want them to get rid of the 3DS because it's just like, I like the 3DS how it is. I don't want it to change at all. So, I don't know. It's just, it's just making like something that's like a 3DS. It won't really be a 3DS, so it won't be. It almost feels like to me like
I'm so OP.
If they try to make it like something else, but it's not quite like that, it might not be. It might not be a good, console or handheld system, and then it might be bad at both. If it's like a limbo in between thing, it might be terrible at both, so it might not sell very well. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know, I probably shouldn't say that, because I'm playing a Nintendo game right now, and then yeah, they're probably watching me.
I mean, even our 3DS collection, which I thought was pretty big, is nothing compared to the games that come out. And we've got a wide variety from games like our companies Atlas, Konami, Capcom, Nintendo, Square.
I mean, aside from that, though, I can imagine if I could not afford a 3DS and I wanted to play Fire Emblem, seeing Fire Emblem on the tablet, if, my family had a tablet or something, would be amazing. Most people have at least one tablet in their house. Good job!
Meta Knight is so OP!
He's so cool.
That was nothing.
Yeah, there, instead of the high.
Wow, that took 12 minutes, really?
Sup.
So it looks like...
That was amazing.
Alright, we have enough time to tackle another level. And I love the Meta Knight music. I could just listen to this, all day.
You got a sticker. Yeah, Kwing, never ask me any questions about my opinion, or otherwise I'll just get rambling. But yeah, it's a very intriguing thing. I am excited about the NX, and I would like to see... fine, I'm a little concerned, because I know they kind of already were planning on, before this guy, became the new president... They were already going to release it anyway, so it's kind of not really his idea. So it's kind of like something from the past.
This was Miyamoto and Iwata's idea,
yeah, so,
the NX.
I mean, I love both of those guys. So
if it succeeds, though, just based on Nintendo's portable market, what they'll need to do is make sure that it's not too expensive. But portables really aren't at the same place where the PS4 and the Xbox One are. So if you were able to incorporate the visuals from the PS4 and Xbox One as a portable game, right now, basically, I would say that 3DS games are kind of like Wii, GameCube-ish, which is good. And Vita is kind of like PS3, but it's not as good. The textures in the Vita for games like Uncharted and some other stuff, they don't really look like a PS3 game. Yeah. They look more like a PS2 game.
Well, I mean, what I love about the Wii U is, the pad is really big and it has a nice big screen on it. Whereas when you're playing,
it took me a while to adjust to it.
I mean, if you're thinking about a portable game though, I don't like the Vita. It's so small. It's annoying to look at.
The Vita is so uncomfortable to play too.
Yeah. Well, I understand that, some people don't like the big Wii U pad. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't, some games you have to use it. If it was optional and you could use a regular controller or that, then there would be no issues with the Wii U at all. Yeah. But one of the great things about the Wii U, which people always tell us on our channel, is that, I can drop in and out and it doesn't have to be a split screen. I can do my own thing on my own screen and I can see it easily, and that's so cool. Wii U is I think the best system for co-op.
Oh, you actually reminded me. They've released new DLC for Hyrule Warriors, characters from Link's Awakening and other things like that. So we should do another two Wii U episodes on those characters.
Yeah.
Because I did find out, those characters that you do get on the 3DS, they are compatible with the Wii U. You get a code after you buy them on the 3DS.
Yeah.
I also have to finish my live stream series of that.
Yes, and none of my opinions are, affiliated with Nintendo or anything. I'm just spouting off my own opinions on everything.
I'm in kind of a nostalgia mode this summer, so I would really like to consider looking at Toy Soldiers again. I think we had 4 episodes left. We should just, I don't
know. What do you think about the NX, Kwing? Because I have no idea.
I want it to be successful, but I feel that if they go and they just do the Wii U graphics, kind of, but just a little bit better. They really need to up it to like at least like the PlayStation Neo quality.
If
just a little under it, because in actuality, the PlayStation 2 was not as graphically powerful as the GameCube. The GameCube looked just as good, if not better, than the Xbox. Yeah. It didn't have that many games for it, but it was a lot of people's console of choice, like, during that time. The PlayStation 2 had a huge list of games, but visually, it did not look as good as the GameCube did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Nintendo really needs to not necessarily edge out the PlayStation Neo and whatever the next Xbox is, but they need to be in that same area just a little bit.
It's difficult because, I mean, did Sony ever make back all the money they spent on the PS4, or didn't they lose money at first? And Nintendo doesn't like to lose money on things.
No, but Nintendo lost, not even 30 million people have a Wii U. Like, more people had an N64 than a Wii U. Right now, it's basically, in terms of sales, I would say that the Wii U did just about as well as the GameCube, and the GameCube only sold about like 27, 28 million.
And the GameCube was a great system, but it just didn't sell.
What turned people off, I mean, Xbox came in and took a huge portion of Nintendo's market. They also stole Rare. So Rare was like the developer that everybody remembered from the early 90s that was so amazing.
That's why you have to play Banjo-Kazooie with me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna get K-Wing into Banjo-Kazooie. I don't even think you've ever played it.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Will.
I tried the Donkey Kong 64 thing by Rare, and I hated it.
Look what I got you into here.
Kirby, yeah.
I got you into Kirby. Sorry.
You did do that.
You in the knee.
You're happy because of Kirby.
Yeah.
You're like, happy colors.
Well, if I don't know. One thing I love about Nintendo is they're not afraid to be creative with their system, whereas if it wasn't for them, I don't think the gaming industry would be as innovative, because they kind of set the bar for creativity, and then everyone is like, oh my gosh, they're doing this, I want to, try to do that. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like at the same time, the gaming industry is about, just like PS4 and Xbox is just, making those graphics look sleek, and it's just like a basic system. The games are just on the screen. It's no U-pad, no creative way to play them and things like that. And it's like, I don't know, if I was running Nintendo, which I never would be, but I might like do one system, I do really creative, and then maybe the next year I'd just like edge them out on the graphics just to show I could, and then I go back to creativity the next time. Because I don't know.
I'm sure they'll do that, but what has me intrigued, I mean, if this is really true about, the portable and the home console being one, I mean, they're combining two of their markets into one, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. But also, PlayStation and Xbox are both trying to do the cross-play between multiple devices. So, I mean...
Oh, yeah. So they're basically, everyone's... Well, I guess it'll be who does it best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And PlayStation has... The Vita is not really what they promised.
I don't like the Vita. I don't think anyone likes it.
I used it for like... I only bought it because of the Uncharted thing, and also I got it because of the HD remake of Muramasa Demon Blade, and that one really cool Final Fantasy game, but...
to record video on, it's better than... Well, actually, no, it's very complicated kind of to record, but the graphics look nice.
No, we have a capture device with it, it doesn't work with our computer.
Oh, okay.
And people keep telling us there's this whole PlayStation TV thing, or there's a way to plug it into whatever, but I still haven't figured out how to plug it in the Elgato.
I feel like people forget that Nintendo could probably easily, outdo the graphics of the, PS4 and Xbox One. It's just that they choose not to. They like to be innovative. They like to be creative.
Well, they chose that they could do it, like, with the GameCube, but at the same time, they... made a lot of developers angry by making the small discs.
Yeah.
Like with the GameCube discs were so tiny.
They just do their own thing.
Because everybody DVD was the new technology, and it was very expensive to use, so they were trying to cut production costs, and make the system affordable and all this other stuff. But at the same time, whoever told Nintendo that mini discs were going to be the future of technology, it didn't really work. Just like Sony's UMD discs for their PlayStation Portable, those little movie discs that we were forced to try to sell at GameStop and EB Games when I was an assistant manager there back in the day. That thing was so hard to convince people to buy like these little discs because after a year and a half, like Sony completely discontinued them, and a lot of stores would do anything they could to get rid of them.
Oh,
they would put like a couple episodes of a cartoon show and try to sell that to kids, like SpongeBob and Danny Phantom and stuff like that. And then they would have like full movies of like Fast and the Furious and stuff like this on these little discs.
Yeah.
That was before the whole digital movie thing.
Yeah, I know. So many different, it was like all this new stuff was coming out. Yeah. I mean, I remember seeing the little discs of the GameCube. I don't remember if my brothers had one. They might have had a GameCube.
You had one.
Okay.
I bought you one when you moved to Massachusetts in your first or second apartment that was in the woods.
Yeah.
You had a Kirby... What was that Star Roller? Star that
Air
racing
Ride?
game. Yeah, that's it. You had Kirby Air Ride, and you had something else.
You're always taking care of me, K-Wing.
I try.
You got me my Kirby. Luke's got to get me my Kirby all the time.
I don't want to be done with Kirby, though. I'd like to... I mean, we did Triple Deluxe.
So how long does this Meta Knight go? It goes through the entire game?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. It's a speed run, though.
Oh, he looks cute like that. No, and manly at the same time. Sure.
What I'm going to try to do, I mean, if it really takes about 7 or 8 minutes or 15 minutes to do each of the zones, because right now we're in Zone 2, I would like to shoot for 30-minute episodes of this. That's my plan. It's just, I mean, it's fun to run through this. I don't have to worry about, like, finding
all those different cubes and
Cybertronian things,
Yes.
They look like Cybertronian cubes. They do. It's like, the Matrix of Leadership or something like that. I don't know.
When I think about Meta Knight, I think he looks tough on the outside, but from where he lives and where he chooses to live,
he's soft and squishy on the inside.
I think he's an old softie. I think he really likes all these bright colors, and I think he likes hugs and stuff.
Yeah, how do we know he just didn't, retire here? But anyway,
maybe he chose to live here,
guys and gals, in the comments section below, tell us what you think the Nintendo NX will be like, and if you're going to jump on board the early adaptation, or you're going to wait for some stuff, because we know that Zelda's going to be out on it, just like Zelda's always been, ever since the Wii, it's appeared on the last gen system and then the next gen at the same time. So there wasn't that big of a difference between Twilight Princess on the Wii and GameCube other than the controls. It looked a little bit better on the Wii, but not by much.
Yeah, I mean, the game I'm most excited to play on the NX is going to be Kirby, but I know I won't see that for quite a while.
Probably about a year or two.
Yeah.
Like, it's no secret that, Iwata loved Kirby. So Kirby appeared a lot during his reign. Like, Kirby was kind of like saved because they had that one game that didn't do quite as well, Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. It was a vast departure from Kirby, and it was really cool, but it sold terribly.
Yeah.
So Kirby, if it wasn't for Smash Brothers, that kind of like gamble game that Iwata and Sakurai did, then Kirby probably would have ended up the way of Kid Icarus for a long time.
Yeah, I'm really glad it was saved because I've loved Kirby since the beginning. So.
Also, thank the Game Boy Advance and the TV show Kirby Right Back At You, because they basically went through and they started doing the Kirby games using that old format again. And they didn't really do so much with the innovation. They just based it. It was kind of like a license game. Yeah. Based it off the TV show. They gave them the hats from the TV show and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm very worried. I really want to see... Oh my gosh, whoa.
That's the Knightmare mode. It takes down the enemy to half its health.
Wow.
Actually, more than half its health.
That was crazy.
I've done it a couple times. But it takes a while. Your sword has to be fully charged. Oh, and then all you have left is the ability to heal. More or less.
That's really cool.
Another thing that I've been doing, which you haven't really noticed, is see the thing that says speed or quick, meta quick? Basically, it makes Meta Knight faster, so then I can run through the levels even quicker.
Oh, wow.
But I do them without even like really telling people because it's just, you know, I'm just having fun playing this. I mean, this game, you know, hooking it up like through the HDMI through our computer and watching it play back on the TV is so much easier for me. You know? Yeah,
you get to see it a lot bigger. Well, we have it hooked up to our TV, so it's like we don't just see it on the handheld. We can actually see it on a big screen. So.
I would try to record this like with the Elgato, but the only problem would be there'd be no sound.
Yeah.
So.
I cannot wait for another big screen Kirby game that I can play on a console that, you know.
Totally.
I mean, I feel like the best Kirby games always seem to be on the 3DS. Like, some of my favorite games are on the 3DS. I wish I could see some of those kind of games, you know, that are just like nothing fancy, just good old-fashioned Kirby on the regular console.
The reason why 3DS games are so hard for us to record, too, just so you guys and gals know, too, there's a problem with Open Broadcaster that sometimes you've seen it happen in our Kirby series.
Yeah, it jams up.
It jams up for like a millisecond, and then sometimes like the card will crash itself.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to do with the 3DS. It has to do with
the memory of the computer.
Thing. Yeah, and our memory.
Although I really want to test your PC and see like if you have any problems, because then we could do that thing that K-Bro was telling us. Mm-hmm. We can plug like we did with Star Fox. We plug the audio cable into the Elgato. And then we have the Elgato capturing on one computer, one of our laptops, off the television. And we have the capture card plugged into another laptop. And then we just try it like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we don't, you know, we save some processing power by having the HDMI cable connected to the TV. Because that might be why it crashes sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We have recorded a lot of videos on that computer. So... I still need to get our vlog of our Too Many Games up, so...
Almost done with it.
I might switch it over to the other one and edit it over there.
It'd probably be faster. The other laptop is so slow that it's like... I feel bad for it.
Yeah, Meta Knight looks so cool. I think I never really played... I've not played as much as Meta Knight, so I don't... Maybe I just don't always make it to the part where they have extra parts for Meta Knight, because I'm always barely making it through the game myself.
Ah!
Man, he's really pummeling you there.
Yeah, he's kind of hurting me. But that's why we have the heal ability, so we're fine.
He doesn't really... I don't really hear a lot of noises from Meta Knight. He's like strong and silent type, I think.
Yep.
He just gets it done.
Get her done. Exactly. That's the Meta Knight way. Come at me, bro.
He's probably like one of those anime characters that has a cape and he sits off in the corner and he only talks like once in a great while, like once a week or something.
He talks once a week.
Yeah. But he only talks when he has something to say.
That actually makes sense.
I can imagine him like ordering dinner or something and just like putting the money on the table and saying nothing. I don't know. I don't know why. It just looks so weird.
He paid for everybody.
Yeah.
There we go. That's how you do that. I am victorious.
Oh yeah, he does talk in this show. I forgot.
Yeah, he sounds like Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Not Puss in Boots, but like you know, Zorro.
Zorro version.
I think part of the reason is because Meta Knight's theme sounds like very
like
Spaniard.
Yeah.
See? It's like really heroic.
Yeah, it does.
And,
it's got like trumpets and stuff. Yeah. It does kind of sound a little heroic and Zorro-y. Endercat is here, jumping around.
Well, anyway, guys and gals, that does it for the first Meta Knightmare. Join us next time as we continue this speed run. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!